Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. I hope you had a good weekend and you coped with all the work from yesterday. Today we're looking at negative numbers, and this will lead us into coordinates and positions on grids. But today it's just the negative numbers. So if we look at this slide, it shows the highest and the lowest temperatures in Albany, which is in the state of New York. It's the capital of New York. And you can see that this thermometer over here measures -6, and this thermometer over here measures +2. The first question that we're going to ask is which is the highest and which is the lowest temperature, and that's quite straightforward. But if you've not done negative numbers for a while, particularly if you're Miss Berger's group maybe, then you just need to make sure that you're on the right track. So here's your 0, and you can see that -6 is below 0. It's 6 numbers below 0. So -6 is 0, take away 6. Okay? And then you've got your 2 over here, which is 2 above 0. We all know that too. So you can see that this one here is the highest temperature. Okay? And then the second question, what is the difference in temperature? So how much more is this one than this one? That's what we're just going to look at here. Now then, if we look at this horizontal number line here, it's a horizontal number line because this line here follows the horizon. So if you're on the beach, the bit between the sky and the beach is the horizon. So it's a horizontal number line. And we're just going to count them. So I'll get the pen. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the difference between 2 and -6 is 8. That's on the horizontal number line. It's going to be the same on the vertical one, it's just a different way of setting it out. However, I've taken a photograph of this one from the book, and as you can see, they've made a mistake. That's pointing to -2, not 2. So I'm just going to put in there where the 2 would have been, which is just up here. That would have been 2, and we're going to ignore this one. Okay, so if we count on this one now, and we go from -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again we get 2, and the difference is 8. Okay, so when we go back to this question here, what is the difference in temperature between this one and this one? It's 8. Okay. Now another way to think about this is if you're doing a number line without those numbers on it, I'm doing it so like this, and that's my 0, that's 2, and that's -6. So to get from from -6 back up to 0, you'd count 6, and then to go from 0 to 2, you'd count 2. Okay? So you always need to get back to 0, and then the rest of it. Okay, right, it's just a bit of a recap to go from Miss Berg's group, not Miss Berg's, Mrs O'Reilly's group, because you haven't done it for a while. Right, so this is just showing you what we've just done. The difference is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's skip over that one. Right, so here's some guided practice. Again, it's a photograph in the book, so it was very hard to sketch this out on the presentation myself. You can see that the water level is here, 4 meters. And the first question, if the water level increased by 3 meters, what would be the new level? So we know where the water level is, it's at 4, and we're going to increase it by 3. Luckily it's got a number line, hasn't it, at the side here? This is your number line, so you can just count up 3. It's increasing, so it's going up, 1, 2, 3. So the new depth would be 1 metre. Okay, just go over that again if you're not sure. If the water level increased, now it's different now, it says 3 metres. What is the increase in the water level? So we need to find where 3 metres is, that's there. And then we need to find the increase. So you either count, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the increase is 7 metres. or you can do it without counting. If you're getting used to this now, you go from, -4 to 0 to 3. And you can see that's a difference of 4 there and a difference of 3 there. So altogether it's a difference of 7. Either way is fine. Okay. Now then, just have a go at these, just have a quick look, pause the video, have a quick look what these numbers are. Okay, so H is, well, you can see -5 there, just check which way the number line's going. So if there's your 0, so that's -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So H is -7. E, there's your 0, so 0, -1, -2. L, I don't know why it says help. I was going to say I don't know why that should be P there, shouldn't it? I don't know why they've chosen such random such random letters, but I can see now it says help. So L, that's easy, isn't it? That's just on 2, and P is on 5 there, 6, 7, 8. So hopefully you got all those. Okay, and on this number line again, pause it, just have a look where you think these are. Okay, so it's -3 there, isn't it, between -2 and -4? That one's -1, so -1.5. You need to decide whether it's there or there, don't you? And because 1.5 is between -1 and -2, your -1.5 is going to be here. Okay, and then -0.5 is between 0 and -1, so it's going to be about there. Okay, hopefully you got that okay. And that is the end of today's presentation. If you go on to the worksheet now, the worksheet, make sure, if you're not very confident, make sure you draw a number line just to help you. And make sure, and if you don't draw a full number line, you can of course do the short one that just has the 0 in the middle and count the jumps in big chunks instead of going like that. Okay, good luck.